Hey, Saxon Course 2, Lesson 47 is powers of 10. So we have these rules of exponents. When you have a number that's the same, so we have the 2 and the 2, the number's the same and they have different exponents. Okay? So for A, 2 to the 4th times 2 squared, it wants to know it's going to equal 2 to some power. Okay? If I was to write that out, it would look something like this. It would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times, that's that first set, times 2 times 2. So how many exponents do I have there? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, or how many 2's do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to equal 2 to the 6th power, because there's 6 of them. Okay. For B, we have 2 to the 4th power divided by 2 to the 2nd power. So that's going to look like this. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 divided by 2 times 2. Now remember, if I have a number on top and bottom, I can cancel. So I end up with 2 to the 2nd power. Okay, if you notice up here, those rules are applying. On A, I added the 4 and the 2 to get the 6. On B, I subtracted the 4 and the 2 to get 2. So now let's see if it works for C. C is 2 to the 4th power, 2 to the 4th power squared. So up here it says that I'm going to be multiplying the two powers together. So this looks something like this. 2 to the 4th power times 2 to the 4th power. Okay? And as we know, when you times 2 together, you're going to add the exponent, so that equals 2 to the 8th power. Okay? Now 8 is the same as 4 times 2. So C is 2 to the 8th power. Now powers of 10 are sometimes used to write numbers in expanded notation. So if I want to write 5,206 in expanded notation using powers of 10, this is how I would do it. The number 5,206 means 5,000 plus 200 plus 6. So we write each number as a digit times its place value. So 5,000 would be 5 times 10 to the 3rd power, because here's the thousandths place. Okay, and then I'm going to add that to 200, which is going to be 2 times 10 to the 2nd power. Okay, and then 6 is going to be 6 times 10 to the 0 power. So if you look up here, the ones place is 10 to the 0 power. Any number to the 0 power equals 1. So it's going to be, so it's 6 times 1 basically, which is equal to 6. Okay. This next one wants me to multiply 46.235 times 10 to the 2nd power. So if you multiply a decimal number by a power of 10, it shifts each digit in the number of places by the exponent. Okay, so for example, the 4 in the tens place is going to shift 2 places into the thousandths place. So in layman's terms, what we're doing is we're taking this decimal point and we're going to shift it to the right the number of places indicated by the exponent up here. So the exponent is a 2, so I'm going to shift the decimal places 2 places. 1, 2. So my answer is 4,623.5. Now this one wants us to write 2.5 billion in standard form. So first we're going to write 2.5 as a decimal number. So it's going to be 2.5. Now we're going to multiply that by 1 billion, which if you remember is 10 to the 9th power. Okay, so we're going to move that decimal place over to the right 9 times. So 2.5, we're going to move it 9 times. So here's the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In all these places, we're going to add zeros. Okay, now to find my commas, comma goes there, and there, and there. So my answer is 2,500,000,000. Alright, now we're going to work with dividing by powers of 10. So when you multiplied by powers of 10, you shifted the decimal to the right, the number of places that the exponent said. When you divide by a power of 10, you will be shifting the decimal place to the left, the number of places indicated by the exponent. So in this case, it's 10 to the 4th power. And since I'm dividing, I'm going to shift the decimal place to the left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fill in with zeros. Okay, so the power tells you how many times to move it, and then the sign, multiply or divide, tells you which way. Multiply, you move it to the right. Divide, you move it to the left. And that's it for this lesson.